Disclaimer. The IteraCare device blower is not a medical equipment and the manufacturer and speaker provides no medical advice. Users understand that the device is not intended to be used as a medical device or for diagnostic purposes on which reliance should be placed. Its use is not intended to be relied upon in lieu of medical treatment or advice by a trained medical care practitioner. Users understand that they use the IteraCare blower at their own risk. Always consult your doctor or other healthcare professional with any questions regarding any medical condition or for specific guidance regarding the optimal use of the IteraCare blower, nutrition, or physical activity. Thank you for your understanding and responsibility.
Hi, everybody, and good evening. Good morning from my side. It's a sunny day. It's a wonderful day. How's everybody doing today? So I want you to go to the meeting chat. Let me know where you're from. Type your state, your country, and let me just do a shout out to all of you who will type those state names and your country. My name is Nathan, and welcome to Prive, where you can achieve the prime of your life. Now, let me start here. We've got Dennis from Texas, Crystal Anardi from Idaho. She's the Idaho stockist, right? Mr. John Chivola from Oregon. And we've got Framel from Oroqueta, Philippines. We've got Nebraska stockist is also with us here today. We've got Alfie from Fresno, California. Angie from Illinois. And Polly from Iowa, USA. Bob from Saskatchewan. That's Canada. And we've got Nebraska stockist again. That's Tony and Rhonda. We've got Dr. Boas from Bangkok, Thailand. Joy from Philippines. And Ivana said from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Hi to Ivana. And our Tito Gary, my Tito Gary from California. That is California, yeah. And Russell from Maykuyan, Bulacan. That is Philippines. Leila Ones from Vancouver, Canada. Victor from Las Vegas. Ami from Lanigan, Saskatchewan, Canada, and Rhea from Zamboanga, Leah from West Atlanta, Georgia, Tanya, greetings from Barbados, and Tom from Sandy, Utah, United States of America. Now, we do this every Thursday night. That is Friday in the future, which is the Eastern side. So it's already 9:04 here in the Philippines, and I'm so glad that you're here. Let us talk about the IteraCare, a phenomenal device. People are talking about this. It's now in over 80 countries. Can you imagine? Wow, when we started this almost 3 years ago, we only had 12 devices in the Philippines, you know? And I have to get to, my friend has to get to, it was scarce that time. And now we have so much testimonies and we are loving this. We have 3 devices here. We have the premium, the classic, I call this the red hot chili pepper, and the pro device, those who wants to use it in a commercial level. All right, so that's it. So first, the IteraCare, and second part of my presentation, I will share about the ultimate human health. Now, it's not just about being discomfort free, able to move your hands, walk better, my hair is getting darker, and those stuff. Second part is how can you achieve the ultimate human health? Is it possible? Can you be a superhuman again? I mean, this has been a discussion for many, many years. A lot of scientists, biohackers, anti-aging stuff, those stuff. I mean, they're talking about this. This is a huge topic. Can this be possible? Yes and yes, because the body is designed to rejuvenate, heal itself. That is the doctor itself. So disclaimer, as a speaker today, I don't claim that these things that I'm showing you cures you. It does not. Absolutely not. So we're not here to claim, and this is not a medical device. We're not under the FDA. We are just I'm showing you the science of this. These are household electrical appliances with benefits. It's just like when you buy your heat packs, your cold packs, they don't have FDA, but once you put it on your head, put it somewhere where there is a little bit of discomfort, you feel relieved, right? No FDA, but it has good benefits. So the same thing today. So let's talk about this because it's exciting. So are you ready? Let me go to the meeting chat. So somebody says from New York. All right, we've got MacArthur Leyte, that is Lilibeth Backkenty from New York, and Amelita, she said greetings, and Blaze Rosita from Bulacan, Philippines, and Tony again, greeting from Barbados. I'm so happy. Now, let's talk about energy, because my topic will revolve and evolve within frequency and energy. So if you're a first timer, stick around because this is exciting. So Donna Eden, you Google this lady, she's known for her work. She said, energy is the best medicine because it's practical, it's safe, it's affordable, and it can help you stay healthy and thriving in our fast-paced world. Do we need this knowledge? Do we need this type of technology? Absolutely. And so now I'll show you some of our product testimonials. People would always ask the same question. You have a good product, whatever that is, show me the results. Now I'll show you the results. These are our users from all over the world. A lot of them are from the Philippines, from our side. Now, this is not hype. I don't have time to do gimmicks here. It's not Photoshop, and it's something that we crafted, we created just to convince you. I don't have that time to convince you, but I'm here to show you that these are people, we approached them and said, can we share your testimonies? And they said, yes. And so I want you to be blessed, all right, when you see this, because this will inspire you. This is what iTeracare has done to thousands of lives all over the world. I'm showing you 9 only today because there's a lot of them. A lot of our participants here, they also have their own personal experience with the device. And so hang on, because I'm sure you will be inspired. Let's start with this lady. This is from the Philippines, Cebu City. She had limited mobility because of CVD, cardiovascular problem. That is the medical term. All right. This patient had limited mobility, and she showed progress of her leg movement after a few treatments. You can see on the 8th day, she's able to kick in the air. Now, she was bedridden and able to move like there's only 5% movement. But she noticed this change. Surprisingly, after 53 days, she's able to walk with a walker. And this is her latest photo, ladies and gentlemen. She has gained weight. Look at her hair. It turned dark. She's able to walk by herself. I mean, huge change. She's very grateful because of the iTeracare. Now, second one here. This is really dramatic. I'm sure a lot of people are aware about the jab. All right. 28 years old, having a abnormal dilation and that disruption of blood supply to the brain. What's the medical term? It's called aneurysm. I mean, it's like saying a kid is driving a car, right? It's not possible. A little boy driving a car. The same thing. I mean, it's like almost impossible for a little boy or a young man having aneurysm. It's unheard many years ago, but it's common today. He took the job. After 3 jobs, boom, 2 weeks after. Now, she was rushed to one of the most expensive hospitals in the Philippines. Parents, his sister, everybody was crying, so saddened about what happened. This guy doesn't have any vice, non-smoker, non-alcoholic. I mean, he is just focused on his career. He was rushed there and vegetable state, got all those apparatus and stuff like that. And so a friend of mine, for some reason, he was allowed to get inside the hospital room and started doing the blowing. Now, you see that red device there? That's the red one. He's not using the Pro. He's using our entry-level classic device, blowing it and praying and saying, God, this body, you heal this body with all faith, declaration, use this device, heal this body. After 5 days, they had a shock. He woke up, started walking by himself. Now, this is a video. You can see he's walking by himself. 10 days after, of course, you got to be out of a very expensive hospital, right? 10 days, he was discharged from the most expensive hospital in the Philippines. Now, this is his latest photo. Look at that on your upper right. That is Mr. Paulo. He's now eating. I heard he's walking well. He's now going to the beach. He's swimming. I mean, what a wonderful testimony here because of the iTeracare. Now, we've got severe discomfort on leg and back for 4 years. This lady is in severe, extreme discomfort. I mean, the word is extreme. That's what she said. She's unable to walk well. Performing everyday tasks is such a toll for her. 4 years. She has this condition, because of acidity. The medical, again, condition is gouty and those arthritis, those stuff like that. What happens? So a friend went to her. I said, try this blower. And she was skeptical. She was saying, no, what is this? I've known all the supplements. I'm taking all this stuff. What is this? So with all, minutes and minutes of discussion, she was convinced and said, oh, okay, I'm going to give it a try. So she used it for 30, 45 minutes that night. The next morning, when the body is used to pain, right? You're looking for the pain. Like when you wake up, oh, where's the pain, right? It's like she's shocked. No more pain. Like almost zero pain. And this has been going on for 4 years. Can you imagine? And so she was like, what? This goes on the second day. Of course, the body is again used to the pain. Third day, looking for the pain. Fourth day. On the 10th day, she was able to walk without crutches, without assistance. And today, she's one of our active distributor of Prive, the iTerra Care. Next one, temporary weakness or paralysis on facial muscles. The term here in medical is Bell's palsy. We got a lot of this. I mean, we got hundreds of this. After 8 days, 95%, they're able to almost normal. There's no more twitching. After a week, can you imagine how many people has this kind of condition? And the iTerra Care has helped. Now, you might ask me why. I will show you the science why. Now, next one, stiffness and restricted movement in the shoulder joint. We call this frozen shoulder. Mike has a lot of conditions. I mean, he's sugar and a lot of other conditions, CVDs. But after 15 minutes, Mike is unable to lift his hand. Every time he lifts it, there's pain. You feel that pain. There's like something is dragging it. Woo! A lot of people have this stiffness, and this is due to some, circulatory problems and many factors. This guy also, this is after 15 minutes, guys. They were able to improve the movement of the hands 15 minutes to 80% and 90%. That is the power of frequency. Abnormalities in the thyroid gland. You can see that huge thyroid problem there after 10 sessions. Huge reduction. That is in 10 sessions. There's a lot of ladies, they have this is hormonal, some issues of hormones here. That's why you have this huge thyroid problem there. Now, eye discomfort. This guy here on the left, you can see that, all right? That is glaucoma in medical term, and redness in the eyes. You got those iridiums, those extra proteins. A lot of people have that condition. And so they use this, and you can see before and after. This is after 1 week, after 2 months. Huge difference because of the iTerra Care. Now, ladies, hear me. You are using your facial products, right? Good news is you can add the iTerra Care as part of your routine for your facial routine, firmness and beautification. We have a lot of great testimonies. In fact, we have wellness centers and spas using iTerra Care for facial massage. This is great. You have peace of mind because it does not have any radiation. Now, this is also great for your daily drying routine for your hair. We've got a lot of testimonies. They have more volumes in the hair and those white hair. Even myself, I got white hair already. And when I use it, I notice it's getting less and less. All right, because I focus on my face. There's something about the face, right? Everybody focuses on the face, your wrinkles and stuff like that. And I would say it's just amazing. You will be amazed. Oh my, less and less white hair. So this is great, ladies. Jen Amber, we'll see this. There's a credit here from Jen Amber. She made a review in YouTube, and she was just blown away with the iTerra Care. Now, women's health. All right. Now, annotation here. Disable annotation. All right. Now, we've got here women's health. Right, these ladies, they have severe health problems, breast lumps, okay, and how do you do this, eh? Okay, anyways, there you go, There you go. There you go. I got that. Now this lady had lumped beneath her left breast. You can see it's huge, right? Now, after 2 weeks of using the device, it's almost gone. Like almost gone. We have this lady. She had immune disorder. Immune disorder. And after 5 days, you can see her energy is back. After 21 days, wow, 30% of the lump reduced and 90% of the discomfort was relieved because of the Iteracare. Now, last one here. She's not pregnant, ladies and gentlemen. She had this condition called accumulation of fluid in the abdominal areas. Now, there's so much, this is life-threatening, and we call this ascites in the medical term. They don't have much. They don't have money. So the doctor said, well, you have few more weeks to live. A good Samaritan came. This guy, a neighbor, said, try this red hot chili pepper. Started blowing. First week, second week, nothing happens. But the doctor was amazed because she's still alive. You know, she had a tatting of her life, like 2-3 weeks. And 5 weeks came, 6th week. Of course, nothing happens. They still continue. And on the 7th week, something happened. The navel opened up and started leaking those fluid. This is a video. You can see that those bubbles are not bubbles from the basin itself. That's from the inside. And they said it wasn't smelling well. And wow, it's so dramatic. They were crying, thanking God. This is after 3 months. She's back to her job. She has a job right now. And she's like a normal mother taking care of her children. This is after 3 months of using the Iteracare. Now, this is Prive. This is Iteracare. Why is this happening today? Now, let me talk about the harsh reality. In the ancient times, thousands of years ago, it's uncommon for somebody to die because of sickness and disease. It's way uncommon. It's rare. Today, people are dying because of sickness, and they suffer before they die. It's like it's in our subconscious already that everybody dies because of a certain disease. They always go to hospitals and they die there for some reason. And they die not just suffering, but of course, financially. This has been the cycle today. According to World Health Organization, we have a huge problem of the disease called CVD, cardiovascular disease. There are like 38 people dying every minute all over the world. Stroke, obstruction of the arteries and those stuff. And second cause of death is cancer. In case you don't know, there is a 300% increase of cancer today. It's shocking. After the COVID pandemic, cancer just shoot up like crazy. Why is that? Well, we can blame it on lifestyle. We can blame it in ultra-processed foods. We can blame it in so many stuff. But this is the reality today. The mortality rate has increased due to cancer. And third cause of cancers, we wouldn't believe it. It's caused by medical error. You can Google that. I mean, people trust the medical system, but because it has some flaws, you know, people are, wow. Now, according to the traditional Chinese medicine, the cause of this discomfort or body pain is because of blockage. We call that inflammatory. Blockage of what? The flow of blood and energy. You know, if you have a certain discomfort at your back, Eastern medicine would say, well, there is a blockage. It's like, you know, a hose, water hose, and you do that, and the water does not flow to the other side. The same thing. It's the same idea there. So what they do is they do therapy. So there's a good flow of blood and energy in that area. Once the flow is better, then that discomfort is gone. That is what traditional Chinese medicine. So humanity is searching for the ultimate health hack. Is there a health hack? Before I talk about the health hack, the solution, we have to understand that the body is a healing system itself. Would you agree that the body heals itself? If you feed what the body needs, the body will heal itself. No one is talking about this. This is not taught in schools because they want us to be dependent upon the meds, the pills. It's money making, all right? So I'm letting you know that your body has the capacity to heal itself. Feed it. Feed it with what? The right nutrition. Feed it with energy and nature and the right thoughts and the emotions. If those things are all available, we call it the balance, the homeostasis. Guess what? The body will align itself. Hippocrates mentioned this 25 centuries ago. He said that the natural healing force, take note of the word force, frequency, energy, that is available within each one of us. This is the greatest force in getting well. So we have to awaken the force, all right? Awaken the force. How do we awaken that? Provide what the body needs. Now, it's coming from this idea that everything is energy. Energy is the building block of matter. Science and quantum physics have shown that within the cells and within the atoms, we see neutrons, electrons, protons. These are called waves and particles. And they are non-tangible. They are non-material, non-stuff waves and particles. That's why we are called energy beings. The human body is an energy field down to its core. So if it's energy field, we are energy beings, then everything is vibrating. Thoughts is vibration. Feelings are vibration. Anything that produces frequency and produces vibration, it has information. That's why if you want to tap into healing, you got to tap into the right healing frequency, and that frequency sends healing information to particular parts of your body. This is what Nikola Tesla said. He said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Albert Einstein said that future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. 80 years ago, this guy foresaw it already, and that future is already here. The future is here. We've got different modalities of energy medicine technologies. We've got ozone healing, microcrystal, frequency therapy. We have theta healing, crystal healing, quantum healing. And one of its thing that I really love about the frequency is even the sound frequency. You can see this in YouTube. They have this like a chamber, and they put different forks and different types of frequencies, and they sound it, they ring it, and it produces different hertz. And the body starts to just align with it, starts to resonate, and it gives a lot of good benefits. So this energy healing is here. We've got mats, we've got far infrared, all of this type, they're part of the future, and it's now being reintroduced because in the ancient ways, they know about healing using frequency, using about energy. Even laying of hands is using energy to heal the body. Now, exhibits here. The future is here. NASA has discovered something amazing. Now, the backstory is they want their astronauts' body to be in the state of still healthy, even though they're in space. When you're in space, right, the body deteriorates faster because the lack of magnetism, the atmosphere, and blah, blah, blah. So Thomas J. Goodwin discovered PEMF, pulse electromagnetic field, where it mimics the magnetism of Earth. So even though they are in space, it seems that the body is still magnetized, connected to Earth. And this is a result. It helps heal and regenerate, repair, and recover the body of the astronauts. Now, this is the great news. We have our PEMF called the Bio here in Prive International. Second exhibit. This is Dr. Anthony Holland. The future is here again, right? But this is the old thing. These guys, they have discovered that cancer cells can be shattered. They have a technology to effectively stop the growth of cancer cells. Yes, you heard me. The Big C has a solution, but it's not in the mainstream. Because why? The Big C industry is a huge business. Anybody that has a solution for the Big C, what they do, they suppress. This guy has it. Again, it's not available in the mainstream. But can you imagine? He talked in the TED and said, we can stop the Big C. We can stop the growth using what? Frequency. He called it the 11th harmonic, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. That's why, the future, there's some war in the top level. Because why? We are facing against business. And so all of these frequencies and all of these exhibits that I show you, it's all available, but it's not in the mainstream. Now, third one, I'm showing you the Iteracare, which produces the terahertz frequency. This terahertz is way different than electronic frequencies and photonic. In fact, it's not within those scope. If you look at the spectrum, it's in between the electronic and photonic. When you talk about electronics, those are radio wave, microwave, 5G, LTE. Photonics, those are X-rays, infrared, visible light. It's neither of those. It's in between. This was discovered by the American scientists in application in the 1980s. And the American scientists, they call this the wave of life. Why? Because it resonates with the same frequency of human cells. Wow. When you say resonance, there is what we call vibration. And when there is vibration, the cells begins to charge. American scientists said this is a charger of cells of the human beings. Japanese scientists, they call this light of life. And the Chinese scientists, they call this God's wave band. In 2004, the US government, all right, said that this technology is one of the top 10 technologies that will change the future of our world. Now, it's used in communication, aviation, biomedical, and this is termed as non-ionizing frequency. In other words, it does not remove electrons from your cells. What are ionizing frequencies? You know, you have your cell phones, laptops, Wi-Fi routers, all of this electronics here. These devices are called ionizing. When you're exposed to this radiation, it removes electrons. That's why it discharges. It causes stress. There's a lot of studies about EMF and radiation, what it can do to the human body, its stress, its effect. Even it says it can cause the big C. So imagine you're exposed to this every single time, every second. You got to do something, all right? Now, scientific data on terahertz and human health. This is published by the National Library of Medicine under the U.S. government side. You know, this is what they said. U.S. government side. They said that treatment of disease, including various cancer, can also be treated by terahertz radiation. All right. And treatment of vagina. They made research, lab tests, and it gives positive effect on treatment and blood clotting parameters in patients with angina using what? Terahertz, even in water molecules, and detecting the big C cells. And there's another one here. It says here that the terahertz can enhance neuronal synaptics. That's the brain. And there's more potential clinical application of terahertz, cellular effects of terahertz waves, the brain, big C, and many more. There's a lot of this available in the internet. All right. And one of the best that I love is the Russian Academy of Sciences. It's a huge book, right? It's in PDF form. I read it, and they said that terahertz can help stimulate stem cells in the body. You know, we have stem cells in our spine, in every part of our body, we have stem cells. So when you start exposing the stem cells with the terahertz, what happens is the stem cell starts to awaken. Imagine stem cells. Stem cells are brand new cells. So if they start awaken, it starts to, you know, move over and starts to create new tissues and organs and systems in the body. You need to use Iteracare if you want to stimulate your stem cells. This is from the Russian Academy of Sciences. All right, now this is our scientist. His name is Professor Yang Wenjun. He was the first scientist who successfully invented the world's first terahertz light wave device in the world. You see this photo here? This is the first terahertz device he invented in 2014. It cost a lot. He said in his testimony, they spent millions of dollars, and the first device cost $400,000. So expensive. So after 6-8 years of research, right, he was appointed as a think tank member of the Chinese Academy of Management and Sciences for his professionalism. This guy is amazing. Now, Prife and his company, his manufacturing company called the Shang Health Technologies, collaborated, and it made only this agreement that Prive is the only company that distributes the authentic iTerracare device in the world. So you can see a lot of this stuff, a lot of this blower in Amazon, Alibaba, probably in Shopee, Lazada. Don't buy them because they are fake devices. They are replicas. Get the authentic one from Prive International. And that's the person that invited you to join with me today, right? So take note of that. We are the only distributor and seller of the authentic terahertz device in the world. In 2019, Yang Wen-jun created the third generation. We call this now the Pro device. This is great for commercial use. You can use it for long periods of time. It's more powerful. And the entry level called the Classic Red Hot Chili Pepper was created 2021, fourth generation. We have 3 of this. And the latest one right now is the iTerracare Premium Plus. This is in celebration of the purple fire. So it looks purple here. And it has a lot of great features. It has a beeping feature every 2 minutes. So if you want to blow on meridian points, it tells you at 2 minutes is done and you move to another meridian points. So this is great. And it has perfect heating and so on. So if you want, better than Classic, get the 2024 edition called the Premium Plus. I show you some 62 clinical test reports. Now, they have tested the human body's effect based on energy, 62 of that, all right? And you see that there is a high, energy value for inflammatory problems. So the iTerracare is great for blockages and inflammatory based on what clinical test report issued by the Beijing Research Institute. Now, our technology is such an amazing technology. Now, we have the optical quartz here. This is the tube you find at the end of the device. The optical quartz generates this terahertz. This tube is created with exclusive mineral ingredients, the crystal. All right, it's molded in almost 2,000 degrees. So this is our proprietary technology here. And it mimics 1/40th of the sunlight's energy. It strengthens your aura. So when you start using it, the aura goes up. Now, with the quantum energy. Now, quantum, it's known for its energizing energy. It regulates the body, it balances the body. And the quantum is able to allow the terahertz frequency to penetrate deeper into your vital organs. A lot of terahertz, devices out there can only penetrate into the skin level, but not the iTerracare. The iTerracare is able to penetrate to your vital organs, to your bone marrows. That is the power of this technology. And the terahertz, of course, which is resonating with your cells, eliminating muted cells and free radical cells, which is very powerful. The 5 features of iTerracare: it does penetration, which heats up the bone marrow and clear blockages. Activation, meaning it activates inactive cells through resonance. Identification, it stops the growth of abnormal cells. It is very safe, 0 radiation, 0 ultraviolet, and it's user-friendly. Even babies can use it. We have friends with newborn babies who started using it with iTerracare. And wow, what a wonderful result. Last one here. We have this BioWell Kirlian camera. This lady took a photo of this human's body, this man's body, and it captures the energy alignment. Those 7 circles are called the chakra. So the idea is the more it is aligned, when it's perfectly aligned, the body is able to heal fast. It's called homeostasis. So 75% before using the iTerracare Premium. After using it for 15 minutes, the alignment shot up to 92%. She was mind blown. The iTerracare is awesome in giving a huge boost to the body's innate healing system, and the body can heal faster using what? The terahertz frequency. 1 hour of iTerracare frequency therapy is equivalent benefits, all right? It's like having 10 times of acupuncture without the needles, 20 times of cupping, 30 times of gua sha, and it's like you're having 40 times of massage. Isn't that great? Now, precautionary. Pregnant women, don't use that iTerracare. Only drink the charged water. If you are menstruating, don't blow there directly where there is bleeding, all right? Open wounds, fractured bones, fresh wounds, don't blow there directly because of the heat and the frequency. If you have any objects implanted in your body, don't blow there directly, like stent in the heart, All right. You have titanium, ceramic, especially lens implanted inside the eye. Please don't use it directly there because we don't recommend. All right. You're not going to die, but just we don't recommend. All right. So ask the person that invited you, get our blowing guide. We have the latest edition just released 2 months, 3 months ago. Get that new latest edition of the blowing guide. It will teach you how to optimize the effect of terahertz in your physical body. So that is the terahertz. That's the iTera Care. All right. Let's go to my second part. All right. The second question is, Nathan, yeah, I'm feeling better. All right. I'm moving better. Now I want to achieve the ultimate human health. This has been a discussion today in the internet. And one of that pioneers is Gary Brecka, with a lot of doctors, human biologists, biohackers. They talked about this. And I just love the idea. And so this is what he said. The main problem why human beings are sick is because of deficiency. Now, deficiency in what sense? Well, the body needs all nutritions, fatty acids, essential amino acids, all of these things. We need this from the food we eat. It could be from supplementation or from the food you eat or from nature. The problem is the body is unable to convert those raw materials. So if the body isn't able to convert, even though you're taking a lot of food, you still have deficiency. So he said you need methylation process in the body. Methylation is a biochemical process that converts raw materials, this food that you eat, and it converts in the body. It becomes a usable form so the body can use it. All right. Just like, a good example is crude oil. You cannot pump crude oil inside your car engine, right? Because it cannot interpret. What happens to the engine? It cannot run, or it might damage the engine. So you have to process the crude oil, make it 91, 97 gas or diesel. Then you pump it into your engine and the engine interprets. What happens? The engine can run. That is methylation. Methylation is the process inside the body that converts the food you eat so you can use it in the form that the body needs, or else you will have deficiency. Now the question, how do I methylate, Nathan? Well, methylation can be done free, according to Gary Brecka. And this is what the scientists have found out. Well, it's free, but the thing is we're not doing it anymore. All right. How do you methylate? How does the body methylate? How do you get this, power inside your body again so you can convert? We have 3 things that we need. Nature provides us. Number 1, grounding. Grounding. Number 2 is oxygenation by breathing properly or doing breath works. And number 3 is sunlight. You do these 3 things, it's free, the body starts methylating. There is this process, this synergy inside the body, and the body will start doing its best. But not everybody's doing today. I mean, is everybody grounding today? Nobody. Everybody's wearing shoes and sandals. You go out of your house, everything is cemented, it's paved, no grass, soil, or any of that fresh, ground that you can step on. Breathing, you're breathing the same air inside your office, inside the mall, inside your house. It's called recycled air. There's not enough oxygen, especially those who are staying in the city areas. And sunlight, they told us that the sun can give you the big C, which is a misinformation. So Gary Brecka has the superhuman protocol, costs $150,000. It's very expensive. So I have a solution for you. This $150,000 you don't need to spend. These are bought are gotten by celebrities, athletes, and rich people. But now let's discuss first these 3 elements before we get into the methylation process in the body. Now, grounding. Why does the body needs to be grounded every single day? We need magnetism from the earth. Our body is connected to Mother Nature, and to connect is to ground. We need that magnetism, and that energy of magnetism discharges us. Why do we need to be discharged? There's a lot of stress, a lot of this, radiation. We need to be discharged. It's like the body. It's like, a machine, washing machine. You have this cable for discharging, grounding. Why any excess energy goes there, it does not hurt the parts inside the washing machine. The same way, we need to ground. When we ground, it changes the polarity of our cells. Our cells now will separate, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to get inside the cells. Grounding does a lot of things. One thing that grounding does, it is so powerful for anti-inflammatory. This has been proven by science. So if you have a lot of this pain, inflammation, grounding is the best. And it's free. Do it for 10, 15 minutes every day. Wow, you will see miracles happening in your life. And last one, alkalinity. Grounding can help alkalize or balance the alkalinity acidity of the body. You know, and they many years ago, I had this water alkaline and stuff, you know, according to the latest information, it's a farce when you say you're drinking all of this alkaline water and it makes your body alkaline. It's actually a farce, right? Sad to know because I have a machine like that. So how do you alkaline the body? Grounding is the best. Of course, taking alkaline foods, probably this water, I just say, okay, it's fine, but it does not help well. What alkalizes the body is grounding. Number 2, oxygenation. We need oxygen from the air. How do we do that? By doing breath work. Is everybody doing breath work today? No, you don't even know how to do breath work. So oxygen is very important. It's the most essential element in the body. When somebody is almost dying, they pump oxygen, all right? And it sustains us. This oxygen sustains the body, methylates the body, but the sad news is we don't get enough oxygen anymore. We are staying in a box called a house and it's enclosed, the office. In our city areas, it's all carbon monoxide, it's all pollution. Oxygen is already going lower and down and down. There is a crisis of oxygen. That's why city areas is more big C compared to country areas, right? We have sunlight, number 3. We need light from the sun. We are meant to spend 85% of our time outdoors so we can convert light into the body so we can produce vitamin D. See that methylation there from the skin converts the light into vitamin D. That is what sunlight is doing because we allow our body to produce the vitamin D, which is a methylator that can help the bones and many, many things. Now, when we move further from these 3 things, we become sicker every day. So make it a point, make it a commitment to do these 3 things every single day. All diseases is a lowering of frequency. Wow. All diseases is a lowering of frequency. Dr. Joe Dispenza said that. You have low frequency, low energy, guess what happens? The body goes into what? Sickness and disease. So you have to pump the body. Pump your body with enough energy because every cell in your body is a battery. We have trillions of cells, at least 30 trillions of cells in the body, and they are called batteries. The idea is the more energize your cells, the more optimize your cells, the healthier you become. So you need frequency, you need the grounding, you need oxygenation, you need the sunlight. All of these 3 things contribute into powering up your cells. Once the cells are powered up, optimized, guess what? The body is healthy. Grounding, ladies and gentlemen, you can get it from our bio. So if you don't have time to go out and ground yourself, get the iTerracare bio of Prive International. Now, if you don't have time doing the breath work, get our OxyTap. I mean, we've got tons of testimonies with our OxyTap. This is infusing the oxygen inside your water. So you drink the water with so much oxygen, the body starts to just feel that amazing oxygen flow inside your body. And number 3 is sunlight using the iTerracare. Now, PEMF, you get this from our bio. Same effect as grounding, but the PEMF is just more than just grounding. It allows the increased flow of oxygen inside your body, nutrients delivery, increases circulation, and it's also great to decrease plaque buildup, even in your arteries and even in your heart. This is the result of PEMF. And we have this technology in iTerra Bio, and there's more of that. It activates cellular energy, like, promotes metabolism. And we've got great testimonies with fat burning. A lot of our ladies here in the Philippines, they said, I'm losing weight because of the iTerra Bio. Use it for like 15, 30 minutes in a day. Oh, you got powerful results. It purifies the body. Again, it relieves all this inflammation. And there is this three core technology of the bio. We have the terahertz waves technology, the negative ions, which is known as the air vitamins, right? It purifies the air. Now, this is great for disinfection. And number three, the far infrared ray, which is great to increase the temperature of the body, which is good for blood circulation. That is the bio. Now, the oxytap. Oxygenation is so important. Now, there is no other statement better than this. The presence of oxygen is the absence of disease. Say that. The presence of oxygen is the absence of disease. When there is enough oxygen in the body, disease is not present. I'm not the one saying that. I will show you why we say this and we place this as a quote, because somebody said that and it has been proven by science. Now, when you drink the oxytap, you get 6 times higher oxygen absorption in the liver compared to just normal breathing. 6 times. And you can increase that as you make more shots. There's a way to add more oxygen inside your bottle there. You have 1 shot, 2, 3 shots. It can even go up to 5 shots, and it has more oxygen. And the more you take it, that oxygen begins to empower your cells through ATP. So the importance of oxygen and ATP, which is the source of energy inside your cells. ATP, adenosine triphosphate. It powers up your cells. Now, without enough oxygen, the body craves for sugar. That's why I always say sugar is not the energy of the body. A lot of people are eating too much sugar. Sugar is actually toxic in the body. You know that. Too much sugar, it creates more water retention. And in fact, they said, I just read it the other day, that when you remove sugar in your diet, all right, your face will start to look, the normal natural form of your face comes out when you remove sugar. So if there is so much sugar, the body or the face begins to bloat up. Wow. So remove your sugar. This is what they said. You get the normal form of your face when you remove sugar. So guys, I'm encouraging you, remove your glucose, your sugar in your diet as much as possible, including carbs. So when you have enough oxygen, the body, the cell starts to function. Enough oxygen allows the body to repair itself. It makes you young and alive. It fights infections. And oxygenation removes cancerous cells inside the body. This is the guy that said that. Dr. Otto Warburg, a biologist, a Nobel Prize winner in medicine, he said, cells can turn cancerous if it is deprived of oxygen for a long period of times. All right. A deprived cell, 35% of its oxygen for 48 hours, it may become cancerous, right? You're staying in a house, in an office, like no oxygen at all. It's the same recycled air from your air condition. Can you imagine if you're exposed to that for years and years? You're going to have a problem. So a cancer cell can be a good cell turning into cancerous because there is not enough oxygen. So pump more oxygen inside your body and you're going to reverse that. And that is according to Dr. Otto Warburg. Now, oxygen and neurons are also very important for you to experience high elevated emotions. People that are passionate, joyful, excited, vibrant, you need enough oxygen to feel that. So sometimes, we just like say, I want to be happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Even if you say that mentally, but you don't have enough oxygen, it's hard to be happy. So first, pump in. You provide the raw materials, the oxygen. Now being happy becomes easier and natural, right? Makes sense. So pump more oxygen first. They're being happy, joyful, and excited together with that neurons in your brain. We're going to be happier. So having enough oxygen makes you experience high elevated emotions. No wonder when you're doing breath work, after that, you feel elated. You feel wow, because there's enough oxygen inside your brain. Makes sense, right? Definitely makes sense. Provide the raw materials that the body needs. And the sunlight from our Iteracare, which I showed you a while ago, it has 3-in-1 core technology. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the most powerful combination for you to achieve the ultimate human health is already here in Prime. We have the Itera Bio for grounding. We have Oxytap for enough oxygenation. And for sunlight energy, that is the Iteracare. We call this the trilogy of wellness. Wow. Yes and yes. So most of you have your IteraCare, right? Go ahead. Keep using it. Keep blowing on meridian points around in certain parts of your body. Do that. But I encourage you, complete the set. After the IteraCare, you can get probably the Bio and the OxyTap. When you complete the set, make this as a gift to your family, even to yourself. You will never be the same. Your life will be changed. When you have all of these powerful elements in the body, your life will never be the same. I mean, I have this in my house. You know, my OxyTap, I sent it to my dad and it's been out for like 2-3 weeks, so I don't have in my house. And I bought a new one the other day because we have available in the Philippines. And you know, my children, they were all like, wow, celebrating. We have the OxyTap again. I miss the OxyTap, because they love the effect. Children needs enough oxygen. I mean, all of us, you know, especially when you're in school, all of these things. So OxyTap is powerful. So complete the set. These are vital keys for you to achieve the ultimate human health. And this is Prive. Prive is positioned to be the leader in human health using the most advanced frequency products today. We have a lot of other products, incredible products. Most of them are not yet available in many countries, but we have them in Malaysia, some of them in the United States, some of them in the Philippines and other countries. So if you want to avail, well, you can use your loyalty redemption points. Your loyalty redemption points can be used to redeem a lot of these products. You can go to our main headquarters in Prive International in KL, Malaysia. This is the address. You can take a photo if you wish to go. Let us know. You can meet our board of directors, which are amazing gentlemen with over 100 years of collective leadership and management experience in this industry. So this is of this technology. With IteraCare, the world can be better, right? That's what we believe. With frequency, the world can be better. Using all of this advanced technology, we can empower more lives. Lives will be changed. I mean, we're already in almost 80 or 80 plus states and stockers and branches all over the world. We're empowering people, all over distributors, and we would love to have you here so we can impact the world, ladies and gentlemen. To know more about what I'm sharing to you, go to the QR code, all right, scanner, and scan my Telegram channel. All of this I'm sharing is available there. And you can go to the ielite.org for a lot of testimonies. All right, it's all available there. So thank you so much for being with me today. Good evening to everybody. Thank you. I'd like to see you very soon. We'll be visiting United States very, very soon. Next month, I'll be there. All right. And so I'm so excited. Thank you so much, guys. And I'm Nathan again. Thank you for listening. Before I end, I like to stop my sharing. And let me give a little time for probably some of you who would love to share a testimony, would love to hear from you. So if you have a testimony, and you want to inspire our listeners today, just raise your hand and I'd like to call you. You can unmute yourself, all right? And go to the meeting chat. Let me know what you've learned. Anything new you have learned today, tonight, go type it, right? Go type it. Anything new, because this will encourage everybody, right? So you're most welcome. Anybody who has a good testimony from our listeners, our distributors, please raise your hand and I'd like to call you. All right? Amazing. How's everybody doing? All right. Now, somebody said methylation. Yeah, that's really great. You know, when I heard about methylation, I've never missed already doing the grounding every day. It's like my routine already. And I'm committed because when I understand about this, I want to be superhuman, right? I want to be healthy. So I'm committed to do this. So anybody who wants to share, come on, raise your hand and inspire our listeners today. Okay? Hi, Bob. How are you doing? I got Bob and Marla, of course, Tom, Marcus. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Hello. Okay. So I think nobody wants to share. That's fine. We can call it a night. This is every Thursday night. I'll see you again next week. All right. We have this online Zoom events for the United States. We have every Monday night and every Thursday night. So follow our Facebook page, the USA Thrive International USA Facebook page. Follow that. All right. And then you get all the updates. You can also follow my Telegram, and let's enjoy our time together. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being with me today. If you have anything to share or whatever. Oh, Vienna. Okay, somebody wants to share. Vienna, can you open your camera and share to us what you have in mind? Go ahead.
Hi, Nathan. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for your beautiful presentation. I have a testimony. It's not me personally, but it's a friend that I sold the iTerra Care to. He had a broken toe and he's been using the wand and he's been getting amazing results. He goes to my gym and he was using the iTerra Care every day for a couple weeks, and he is like running, jumping, skipping rope, like his broken toes like almost totally healed. And so he's getting like a lot of results with that. Mhm.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And I am using it too, and I am getting different results for myself. It's slower because I have chronic pain. So I've been suffering from chronic pain from a bad car accident 7 years ago. So it's my healing's a slower journey, but I do believe in the product. I know it's working. And it's just like, I want the pain to be gone very quickly. But of course, I have to be patient because it's been 7 years. So I'm just day by day. But I am noticing like more range of motion. I'm able to do movements that I couldn't do before. There's a little bit of pain leaving every day. So I'm feeling much better. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Vienna. Don't forget to drink
Yeah.
your charged water. Charge your water. Put a
Yes.
little bit of salt. A little bit of salt can help there. Stir it,
Okay.
make it warm. You can put lemon if you like. Charge it, drink it all the time. And remember, remove carbs and sugar in your diet. If you can do that, that could really help, Vienna. That could
Yes,
really
thank
help.
you. The sugar is definitely tough to do. Um, you know, Nathan, I do have a question about the iTerra Care I've been wanting to ask for a few weeks now.
Go ahead.
So I was reading the poster for the iTerra Care Premium Plus that was recently released, the purple poster that it has the user, it shows the operation guide on it, okay? And on that poster, it says that the iTerra Care has the terahertz stone inside of it. So I just want to clarify, can you explain like the terahertz frequency? So what I understand is that the wand with the convection current is creating the frequency, but is there a terahertz stone inside the wand?
All right. I think it's referring to the crystal. It's referring to the earth elements, those minerals. So what happens is, the current that passes through the tube, right? That's where all the stones and all the crystals are there. They mash it and they heat it up. It created the tube. That's where the terahertz is. So the current that passes through, it's now converted through that process. When it goes out from the tube, what comes out now from point A to point B, now it becomes terahertz. That is the technology of iTerra Care. So we have that in all of our devices actually, but the Premium Plus has a little bit of upgrade. So they added some more minerals there. So it makes it more even exciting for the Premium Plus.
Really? Okay, so then the terahertz gemstone is added in the quartz crystal mixed with the other trace minerals to create the tube.
Yes.
And then all of that with the scalar wave energy that creates the terahertz frequency.
Yes, that's true. That's true. All of it
Okay.
there, it's all there. The technology is all there. The moment you switch it on, it goes out, even if you're not using it. That's why even the scientist said, even if you place it beside your bed, it's emitting good energy. It's emitting the scalar
Okay.
energy, emitting the terahertz energy. It's there. But of course, once you switch it on, it goes full blast and starts to release all the terahertz frequency in your body. And the heat
Okay.
is important because it adds on, the heat adds on to the skin temperature, so it boosts everything. So there's a science with the heat, the air, the terahertz, the scalar energy. All this combination is a science allowing your cells to recharge and your body to respond with the frequency.
Okay. So then the combination creates the actual terahertz frequency with everything
Yes.
all together. Okay, I just want to make
Sure.
sure I understand. And then the blue light, that is a dermatologist level grade blue light, correct? It's antimicrobial, antibacterial.
Yeah, but the blue light, we don't. The company doesn't claim that it has, some benefits. It's the same blue light, of course, they use with the anti whatever disinfection, but it's plainly a guide light. It's plainly a
Okay.
guide light. So we don't highlight that because it's plainly to guide you where you're blowing.
Okay.
So we don't highlight that, and we don't even talk about that light. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. Thank you so much for answering my questions. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
You're most welcome,
Okay.
Vienna. Now, last
Thank
one, we
you.
got Manobel. Manobel said, my blood sugar dropped from 191 to 153 in a matter of few minutes by taking the charged water. That is amazing. All right. So I'll see you guys very soon in the United States. Thank you so much for being with me tonight and today. I bless you. Thank you so much. Have a great rest. All right. Remember that you are loved and that you have the power to heal yourself. You have the power to change your life, and you can also affect many lives. So I bless you. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with me. Bless you and your family. Have a great rest. See you, Bob. See you, Mr. Tom, Marla, Lila, and everybody in the house. I'll see you again next week. God bless you, everybody.
Deep in our heart, our dreams take flight. We are one shining with celestial light. Through the trials and triumphs, united in strength, we empower. With passion ablaze, we forge ahead, excellence our mantra. We strive to be the best in the world for all to see. We are brave, we change the life, bound by a vision, our spirits soar high. Innovation rises high from our pride. Love for humanity, it's our burning desire. In excellence and fire we reach higher. We are bright, we change a life. In the halls of innovation, our dreams unfurl, a tapestry of brilliance for all to believe. With hearts intertwined, we march as one. Our journey is endless, we're pioneers of progress. We embrace health, wealth, and beauty. We are brave, we change your life, bound by a vision, our spirits soar high. Innovation rises high from our pride. Love for humanity, it's our burning desire. In excellence and fire we reach higher. We are bright, we change a life. 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 We are committed to realize our dreams. Together we stand united, hand in hand. With the power of frequency, the future is steady. Without your care, the world is better. The world is better. The world is better. We are bright, we change your life, bound by your vision, our spirits soar high. With Atara Care, the world is better.